What is going on YouTube? Careless Minds here, back with another video, and today I want to do something different. I want to go over my top 10 favorite movies of all time and share that with you guys. Now before I get into this, I just want to let you know it's just my opinion on my favorite movies of all time, my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I did have like a little bit like slight autism growing up as a kid, so you know, the things I'm about to name, they just had huge impacts on my childhood. And if you disagree, that's okay. You might look at it and be like, what? You like that more than this? Or you put this in your top 10? So again, bear with me, and we'll just go from there. Thank you. Number 10, we're going to start off with High School Musical, number 10. And I mean 1, 2, and 3. I don't care for the third one that much, but the second one, I think it's the best one. The first two specifically, I grew up on the first two. They would always play on Disney Channel, and I would watch them like almost all the time I got the chance to see them come on TV. And yeah, High School Musical was like definitely one of my favorite movies. What's crazy is that I'm not even into musicals like that. I think the only musical movies that I like that I can watch is The Wiz, Little Shop of Horrors, this High School Musical, and I think it was another one, Aladdin. I mean, Aladdin didn't really have too much singing and the songs were very short. You know, like, so there are some movies that the movie itself is good. The songs can just add to it. That can make it a bit better. But if it's just a movie where it's either boring or it could have been good without the singing, you know, why sing? A good example of that would be Frozen. Another good example of that would be like, I don't know, a lot of Disney movies. Alright, I watched a lot of Disney movies and the singing pissed me off. But I think this is one of the only few movies that I can handle. And I purposely avoid the third one, you know, just to not be reminded of a great series of mine that closed off and is gone, you know. I cry every time in the ending of the third part. So High School Musical, dope movie. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you've never seen the movie, go check it out. It makes you feel like a teenager again. Number 9. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Now, I have not seen all the Scooby-Doo movies, but when I look at the top Scooby-Doo movies, this one is in the number 10. And it's arguably the darkest Scooby-Doo movie, because I think it's the first and only Scooby movie that has real monsters, everything is real. Of course, in the beginning, you know, they go through all this, you know, same old, unmasking these bad people and all these guys until these cat creature women, they lure them to an island where there's real ghosts. But the twist is, these two ladies, they have a spell on them as cat creatures. They turn to these like cats, like werewolf kind of cats, and they lure people to the island to steal their souls to live longer. And what's crazy is that all the ghosts and zombies, all the pirates that were on that island that suddenly vanished were killed because the women stole their souls from them for revenge for what the pirates did to their little party, you know. It's a crazy movie, very, very, very dark. It gave me nightmares at one point. Morgan Moonscar scared the crap out of me, but man, I love this movie much. Number 8, The Mask. I seen this when I was so little. This was like, and all these movies that I'm naming, I've seen before I turned 10. So The Mask was a great movie for me, and I think it's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. It's probably one of the only Jim Carrey movies I watch, really. I really like Jim Carrey, but this movie introduced me to him. The movie is, for the whole thing, it's just really great. Like, even like the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, You know, when they had live action and cartoons in one. You know, they were great. But this one specifically, it was like I don't know what to say about it. It's a fun family film. There's just moments that me, my dad, my sister, brother, and my mom, we would like act some of the scenes in there, reenact some of the scenes in there, like the casino part where he got shot and he was playing like he was dying or something. You know, another part, I think it was the first night when he was making the balloons and he pulled out a condom. It took me a while to realize what that was. When I got older, I did not know what a condom was. When I got older and he did that, I was like, oh my god. I thought it was just a worn out balloon. But anyway, The Mask is one of the best movies of all time. Number 7, Back to the Future. 1, 2, and 3. This is one of those trilogies that I can watch over and over again. Like, if I watch one movie, I would want to watch the other two. And it's like, you would have to watch all of them all the way through. It's just such a great movie. Please do not make a fourth one. Don't make a reboot. Don't make a fourth one. You can make a reunion where all the actors come again and meet each other, but don't make another Back to the Future. The trilogy needs to be left alone. Leave it how it is. It's a classic. And if you've never seen this movie, you are kind of living under a rock. I'm sorry to tell you this. Marty McFly and Doc, thank you for giving us such 3 great movies. Number 6, Hardcore Henry. This is... I don't know what to say about this movie. This is like one of the best action films I've ever seen. If you've never seen this, go check it out. It's like a video game movie. You know, like the whole movie is filmed in first person. It's like the dude's wearing this GoPro camera, and the whole movie is filmed in VR. So basically, if you don't know what it's about, this cyborg was created by the scientist, this female scientist that he falls in love with. And then there's these bad guys that are trying to get him and, I guess, kill him. But they're trying to create multiple versions of him to like take over and everything. And there's something special about Henry, that's his name. He can't speak. He never speaks through the movie. But he goes through all these, scenes of these people trying to kill him or whatever. He's just fighting everything, just this gory. He survives off of this little, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a battery charger. He needs to put it inside his heart to stay alive. And he like goes around and kills other robots, other cyborgs that are after him and killing him for, the reason is they're trying to stop him from stopping the villain to do what he wants to do, which is create multiple cyborgs. And I don't know, just watch the movie. It's a really great movie. Number 5, The Incredibles. This will probably always be my favorite Pixar movie of all time. Yeah, you got Cars, yeah, you got Toy Story, you got WALL-E, you got Monsters Incorporated, you got Brave, you got Up. I mean, I haven't been watching a lot of Pixar movies lately. I think the last Pixar movie that I watched and really, really liked was Brave. Up was okay for me. Inside Out was okay, but I haven't really paid attention to Pixar that much after. They've been going down for me. It's just like, it's whatever. But Incredibles, man. Who hasn't seen this movie? If you've never seen this movie, man, you're missing out. You're really missing out. You need to see it right now. I thought Incredibles 2 was pretty good too, but is it better than the first one? Hell no. Probably because we grew up on the first one and we're more attached to it, but it didn't have the same magic. And if they're making an Incredibles 3, I'm definitely down for it. I would love to see another Incredibles movie. It's whatever, But I definitely thought it was worth the wait to see Incredibles 2. Some people were saying it wasn't worth the wait. No, it definitely was. Number 4, the SpongeBob movie. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. SpongeBob? We love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. The older episodes better than the newer. I don't watch SpongeBob anymore like that. But if I do, I watch the older episodes or like any middle episodes. So from season 1 to season 9, really. Maybe a couple of episodes in season 10 because there's some good moments, good, But other than that, I don't care for any of the newer seasons. I don't care for Camp Coral. It's like SpongeBob has fallen off ever since the creator passed away. It fell off for me. It really has. Now, the second movie, Sponge Out of Water, I thought was a really good movie. Not better than the first one. No, not even close, but it was definitely something worth watching over and over again. The third movie, why was Keanu Reeves in that? I did like all the special guests that appeared, but at the same time, it's like, and I did like the idea of like these clay animation looking SpongeBob characters, but like, I'm annoyed they didn't play Gary Come Home. And so basically the movie's just like, Gary gets stolen, like a sponge on the run. Gary gets stolen by King Neptune, and he uses snails to make him look younger. It's like, okay, really? And then that part in the movie where they were talking about how good of a friend SpongeBob is, and they went to each character in their story, basically at Camp Coral. That's what it looked like. They went to each character, knowing that's not really how they all meant, but they went to each character in their side story of how they met SpongeBob and why he's a good person. And I'm just like, this is so boring. It's repetitive. Why are y'all doing this? Like, stop, bro. Are you just trying to make the movie longer? It's just not worth watching again. That's like a movie you would watch once and be like, alright, whatever. Because I was really excited for that movie, but it was like, no thank you. But yeah, the first SpongeBob movie, always the best movie. I could watch it over and over again. I'm a goofy dude. Number 3, Transformers. Now, this was such a great movie for me. When I first watched it, I was completely blown away. This introduced me to Transformers, actually. And I did really like the second one. Thought the third one was okay. I'm gonna ignore the last 2 movies. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the last 2 movies. Bumblebee, that was the best movie since the first movie. In my opinion, it's the best Transformers movie since the first movie. And the newest one that's coming out, Rise of the Beast, I can't wait to see that. I really hope it's better than a lot of the Transformers movies. I hope it's better than Bumblebee, and if it's not, I at least hope it'll be better than the last 4 movies before Bumblebee. I at least hope that, okay? But the first Transformers movie, that's such a great movie for me, man. I love watching it every single time. I got the game on the Xbox. I played the Transformers game. I remember I used to get some of the toys, not the easy one flick switch Transformer toys. I mean like the actual leader class toys where you would take at least maybe 10-15 minutes trying to transform this thing. Really, really, really good. Number 2, Coraline. I cannot tell you how much I love this movie. I cannot. It's so good. I watched it a few weeks ago. Oh my god. The movie is so good to me. It's like, Coraline it's a creepy movie too. It's a creepy movie, but it's just very entertaining. And this is one of those movies that I wish that they made a sequel to, or at least a show. Like, I don't know, Coraline goes to school, with her new friends, and then the other mother, because I don't think she's kind of dead yet, or maybe she is, because in the movie she said, "I'll die without you." but at the end, her hand was still alive. They crushed the hand, but the other mother, it didn't show that she died. We're assuming she died, but it didn't show that she did, so there's a chance she still could be alive. I don't know. But I'm thinking if they made a sequel, it would be one of her friends who now encounters the other mother. And now Coraline is trying to help save her friend, whoever it is, caught by the other mother. That would be a good sequel for me. I don't know, but I would love to see another Coraline movie. That movie is great. Before we get to the first movie, here are some honorable mentions. Other movies that I like or really like to watch. They're not in my top 20, maybe 30, maybe 40, maybe 50. I don't know. I don't know if they're top anything, but they're movies that I just love to watch, that I've seen, that I would watch again, but I wouldn't consider them top favorites, like favorite favorites, And let me know in the comments, give me your top 10 favorite movies, or give me your top 5, whatever you want, or just give me your favorite movie, if you can do it. It took me some time to put this list together, because you gotta think of every movie that you love watching. What are your top movies, and you gotta order it. I like this one more than this one, but I don't like it more than that one, so it's like you put this one in the top, but you put this one in the middle, you put this one underneath the top and the middle, it's a lot. So number 1, please don't get mad at me, please don't be shocked, please. This movie is my number 1 favorite, and it's a movie that stuck with me from the very beginning of just loving the crap out of it. Drum roll, please. Monster House. The only hole of this movie that I, noticed, or the only flaw would be the fact that, for one, there is no house that would ever get possessed. Duh. 2, the part where they were getting chased through the streets, it was trick-or-treating time, and you're telling me nobody heard, seen the house literally crawling through the street, smashing everything in its way, ripping the town apart. No one heard or seen that. No trick-or-treaters were out. They came out after the house was destroyed. That's the only, things about the movie that I'm sure there's more, but those are like top, But other than that, this movie is a great movie. Take out the logic, it's a great movie. I can watch this movie many, many times and never get tired of it. This is one of those movies where you feel like the characters are your friends, and you want to hang out with your friends by watching your friends on screen. Jenny, Chowder, and DJ. I don't think I would change anything about this movie, not at all. Maybe if they were to make another movie of it, or if it was a bit longer, I don't know. The story behind it, though, of the reason why the house is alive, Constance, it's dark. That part of the movie is very dark for me, but I love the crap out of this movie so much. Now, anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Those are my top 10 favorite movies. I didn't want to do, did I say this already? I didn't want to do my top 20 favorite movies because the video would have been too long. But I am going to do my top 20 to 11. So that's going to be for another video. But this one I want to do 10 through 1. So let me know your favorite movies in the comments down below. And I'll be back next video with reactions. So without further ado, why do I keep saying that? I keep messing up my intro. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see you in the next video. Close the curtains. Peace out.